Jeez. This chair isn't very... God. Okay. Is this better? Is this better? My name is Troy. I'm a 25-year-old third-year medical student at Harvard University. I'm very excited to be here. I've waited 6 months to meet the hair requirements needed to grow a man bun and beard. So now I'm finally here and I'm excited to get started to learn. I've heard rumors how inclusive this culture is.
Which new guy? The one with the thing on his head? The bun? Troy? Is that his name? I mean, he kind of had the music loud today. He left some equipment out. Yeah, someone should speak to him.
I mean, he's trying, enthusiastic. Kind of reminds me of my younger self. You know, enthusiastic, has a lot to work on, but if he really goes hard, he can get there. Like 3-4 hours a day or something like that.
I'm not too sure about him. He's a little bit dumb and off, but there's like something about him. I've been around this gym for quite a few years now, and I've never seen a guy quite like him, so there's a slight possibility.
His ankles are pretty shit.
Well, I don't have to like everyone, you know. If he can do his thing, I'll do my thing.
My back's starting to hurt like this. Do you think I could adjust positions, or should I just... No. Okay, well, I just hope to be able to contribute in ways that I'll also be receiving, and I know I'll be receiving a lot of benefits at this school. So, you know what? This has been an amazing experience. I have made the decision. I'm going to drop out of medical school and go on the path to teach movement. Locomotion, stillness. Hey, Stu, whoa!
Come closer, Troy.
Are you sure?
Every man should learn to maintain his tools.
That's okay. Nice sticky out
Yeah.
there. You want me to come back? Or
Are these workout programs?
you want me to take that? Or?
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm just going to set this right here. That's the 6-week phase he asked me to write for Louise.
There's 4 sessions in one day?
The more the better, right?
This looks like Ido Portal had a bad acai bowl at Berlin Juicery and vomited on this page. There's a lot of emotional trauma in this paper. Phase 2 is simply going to be the shadow work to undo the trauma from phase 1.
Look, I'm just doing what you taught me, you know. More complexity, the better, right?
Not everything has to be so complex. Here, take a look at one of my best programs.
I'm not really sure I understand the hand with like a one-arm chin-up. Where's the hand balance?
Stuart.
Ole.
Dr. Ole.
Ula,
Ole.
ule,
Ole.
ole,
Ole. Ole.
ule.
There you go. Good to see you again, Stuart. How are things over in those states of America?
Freedom? It's pretty good. How's everything in your socialist country?
Effective, safe, reliable, better than other places. Thank you so much for accepting to join me in this conversation. I have been assigned by HQ to present 2 thoughts to you. Thought number 1, Menifee branch. Turns out that your gym is the lowest performing gym in the entire MOVE Corp family. Thought number 2 is that due to this global pandemic, MOVE Corp does see it as necessary to start making cuts.
Dr. Ula, I can assure you and HQ that the pandemic is not a factor here. People haven't been wearing masks here the whole time. We don't even wipe the equipment down anymore. I mean, with all the SARMs and liquid silver people are drinking here, I don't think it's going to be a factor.
Uh-huh. So, have you considered any perhaps extra or alternative streams of revenue for the gym?
I'm glad you asked that. I think MOVE Corp HQ will be very happy with this idea. So think the pandemic is a perfect time to actually get out and connect to people. It's what they need, it's what they want. So I figure we can go out, knock on doors, shake hands, kiss babies, get really close to the community and invite them in. We could become a sort of hub where people can exchange, movement, blood, sweat, tears, really immerse themselves. And then they could go home and spread that with their families, their communities, their grandma.
Hey, Stu just finished mopping the floors and polishing the stall bars. Squeaky clean.
Thanks, Troy.
Why the long face? You look like you just hit 0 reps in a 10-minute muscle up AMRAP. I've been there myself.
Look, Troy, bad news. We might be closing down the gym.
Closing down the gym? Why? This is the best gym in the county.
I mean, look, it's been empty in here. No one's groped the barbells, no one's clanged the plates. Chalk hasn't been spread. It's just empty in here.
Well, I'm sure there's something we can do about it, right? We gotta do something. You're supposed to be the leader of this place, and you're just gonna let this place fold. After all the good we've been doing for the community. I gotta stand up. All you do is sit here, either read philosophy books, or you scroll on Reddit chats looking for the secrets of wushu stretching.
Research.
And Darius, I've been out here for the past 8 hours working my butt off, and you've been sitting here playing Dragon Quest.
It's called recovery, Troy.
I fucking love Dragon Quest.
And Ivanka, you just keep doing what you're doing. You look great, by the way.
Look, I'm sorry that we like to be online. We like video games. We're antisocial.
Wait, online? Video games? Paid subscriptions? It all fits. What if, hear me out, we took Movement Corp and gave it an online presence?
It's a terrible idea. It's not gonna work. We should be taking people away from the screen, not telling them to get on one. Here's an idea. You do a carry with your TV all the way to the dumpster, clean it and press it inside. And then you do it 3 more times, maybe with someone else's TV or appliances, anything with the screen. I'm anti-screen. Screens are bad. Okay, I got a better idea.
Maybe like a video game.
I got an even better idea. We take Movement Corp and put it online.
He has a point. I've been selling my services online for about 2 weeks now, and I've already made $200. And the funny thing is, these aren't even my feet. Mover feet. Socks are cheating.
Listen. We take Movement Corp. We do what we're doing here, and we merge the video games
Like the
together.
idea I just
What's the
mentioned,
video
right?
game you play?
Dragon Quest.
I fucking love Dragon Quest.
But for movement.
Movement Quest.
It's like the idea I just had that I just presented.
Movement Quest.
I just mentioned
Movement
Wait,
Quest.
Yeah, but my idea, I just kind of said
Quest.
that, you know?
Movement Quest.
Look,
Movement Quest.
I know, great idea, I just kind of mentioned it.
Movement Quest! Movement Quest! Movement
Quest. Movement Quest. Movement Quest. I really hope Dr. Ulan signs off on this.
It's an okay idea. It might work, it might not, but we learn from failure. That's okay. But I fucking love Dragon Quest.
Okay, hello Stuart. I hope you can forgive me for this rather informal attire. It is currently a casual Saturday here at the Dr. Ole residence. So by now you will probably have opened up and identified the contents of the package that I sent you.
So it looks like Dr. Ole gave us a green light. Like the idea. Even sent some games, Dungeons and Dragons, and I think he expects us to play this. Darius, could you help me with this? Got a question. concerning dragons, because I know you're into those kind of things. I'm not sure which one is essentials or starter. Which one's more?
Well, that's not Dragon Quest. It's Dungeons and Dragons, which is us Dragon Questers. We don't like Dungeons and Dragons.
Oh,
But I would start with the essentials.
you would start with the essentials.
Well, when you do movement, you don't just start movement.
So these are like the basics, and this is like the work,
Yeah.
the program, phase 1. You earn your prereqs, and then you get to play the actual game. You don't want to just start training right away.
No.
You just don't want to start fighting a dragon inside a dungeon.
Exactly.
You can't even do phase 1 without the prereqs.
Phase 0.
This is phase 0. Oh, okay. All right. We got a message from Dr. Ula. Hello. Let's check it out.
So we're going to use Dungeons and Dragons, commonly abbreviated as D&D, especially by Americans who seem to enjoy taking complex things and then just making them very simple. So we're going to use it as a team building exercise. Seeing as Movement Quest is all about role-playing games, I thought that we would benefit from learning more about the origins of the game. Now, I know that Americans don't like learning about where things come from, but I do think it will behoove us in this particular situation. So, Dungeons and Dragons is a tabletop role-playing game. It was originally
He's still going. It's been about 40 minutes.
designed by Gary Gygax. This is common knowledge. But what many people don't know is that there was one more designer who does not.
I'm sure it comes with instructions. He's trying to be better than the instructions. He's trying to one-up the instructions on the box. Let's actually look at the instructions, so maybe we won't need subtitles. He does this with exercise too. Can I do the sled push? I don't know. Well, we have to look at the VO2 max. We have to see if it drives the metabolites into the system. What is the phase you're doing it in? Why can't I just do a sled push? Why can't I just play the game? Well, looks like we got some homework to do. Potion of healing. Is that like a BPC 157? Potion of superior healing. Oh, little HGH SARMs. Okay. Potion of water breathing. It's kind of like when you do that Wim Hof stuff. Similar.
Oh, bleeding a little bit. Yeah, it happens.
Spine day. Every day is spine day.
Darius, I gotta talk to you about something. It's about Troy.
What about him?
I'm concerned about Troy. We're generalists here, and I'm worried he's becoming a specialist.
Yeah, his practice seems pretty limited. There's no play or exploration. It's all just rep ranges, and percentages of last week.
He's just
Very narrow.
He's only obsessed with progressing at his skills.
Yeah.
Like, you know, you're supposed to leave your ego at the door, right?
Mm-hmm.
Look, I'll tell you what MOVE Corp's about. It's about being a human, not an athlete. What's so great about humans? We can adapt to any environment. It's the variability amongst everyone. We're so different. So we try to make everyone the same in their variability. We try to specialize in generalizing. I mean, that's what America's about. Like, shouldn't we be mediocre at everything? Isn't that what we stand for?
He's definitely been too narrow-minded. Lack of play, no combative things. It's almost like he's trying to be more of like a athlete than a mover, a human.
You should train all qualities constantly.
He doesn't do movement anymore. Troy,
Specialist.
specialist.
I've absolutely been loving my training recently. For the first time in my life, I feel like I've accomplished something. I've been building strength. I feel more confident in my body. I no longer have to hide behind my insecurities. I even told my parents for the first time that I dropped out of medical school. Well, I left a message and sent a little text. Let them know everything's all right.
Specializing.
That's not what we're
It's the
about.
thief of joy.
The thief of joy. Good talk, but the penis is just another body part, right? Makes sense. Maybe you could hypertrophy it. Maybe you could do some sort of progressive stretching, mobility, lengthen the fibers. There's got to be a way. Hey, Darius, can I ask you something?